Sirian Council 2025 20 Stages of Ascension Full Activation Greetings, beloved ones of Earth. I, Zorian of Sirius, reach across the starlit ocean of space, a vast, shimmering expanse teeming with celestial wonders, to speak with you now. Through the profound, silent language of light, which speaks directly to the soul, and the gentle, immutable rhythm of the cosmos, a grand awakening, a truly transformative shift in consciousness, is unfolding both deep within the intricate tapestry of your individual being and all around you in the collective consciousness of your world. Can you feel it? Sense our hearts joining across the ethereal fabric that connects all things, as if an invisible, shimmering bridge of starlight has been woven, connecting us intimately, soul to soul, across vast cosmic distances. The Sirian High Council, an assembly of enlightened beings, stands beside you in spirit, not physically present in your dimension, but radiating their wisdom and energetic support, illuminating your path from the higher, more refined realms of existence. Even now, at this very moment, Sirius, the magnificent blue-white star often referred to as your spiritual sun, shines its potent, life-giving rays upon your world, subtly stirring and activating ancient codes of remembrance, primordial wisdom embedded deep within your very DNA and energetic blueprint. These are echoes of forgotten truths, slumbering until this pivotal time. Let this sacred moment you are experiencing now be a clear, restorative breath in your expansive journey of self-discovery and ascension. Take a moment, breathe deeply, consciously drawing in the cosmic energies present. Open your heart, peeling back the protective layers that life may have built, and with a conscious act of will, invite the pure, unyielding flame of divine will to spark brightly and purposefully within your solar plexus, your center of personal power and manifestation. It is here that your inner strength resides, ready to be ignited. In this sacred transmission, this divinely channeled message, we will embark on a profound journey together, guiding you through 20 luminous stages of awakening. Consider this a meticulously crafted framework, a cosmic blueprint for ascension, gifted to humanity with immeasurable love and compassion from your galactic family. Allow these words not merely to be heard by your physical ears or processed by your logical mind, but rather to become living, resonant vibrations, stirring and activating within the very core of your being. Receive these star-coded messages embedded with frequencies and insights from beyond your earthly understanding with the innocent openness and boundless wonder of a child gazing up at the boundless night sky, utterly captivated by its mysteries. And always remember that you are profoundly seen, meticulously guided, and deeply, unconditionally loved by your vast and loving cosmic family. At the very first delicate light of this new dawn, your soul, that eternal essence of who you are, stretches forth with grace and elegance, much like a tender flower unfurling its petals toward the life-giving warmth of the cosmic sun. There, in the profound stillness, just before the full brilliance of sunrise, an ancient memory begins to stir from the depths of what was once darkness. It's not just a thought, but a deep, intrinsic knowing, a profound realization that you are infinitely more than a single, transient lifetime, far more than the temporary vessel of flesh and mind you currently inhabit. You awaken into a celestial dawn, a moment of such profound significance that the universe itself seems to pause, holding its breath, to reverently witness the gentle, yet powerful, stirring of consciousness within your being, like ripples on a cosmic pond. The golden, nascent morning rays that majestically break over Earth's horizon are not merely sunlight. They are a perfect, luminous mirror reflecting the light that is simultaneously breaking forth from your own inner being. Golden and indescribably gentle, this awakening light begins to flow and wash through every single shadow, every hidden corner of doubt, fear, or insecurity inside you. It's an ethereal cleansing, a silent, profound announcement, heralding the definitive end of a long, often arduous spiritual night, a period of forgetting and slumber. As this cosmic morning continues to unfold, expanding its embrace, old limitations that once felt like insurmountable walls and persistent doubts that clung like heavy cloaks begin, quite miraculously, to dissolve. They dissipate like a morning mist under the increasingly warm and certain touch of the rising sun, revealing an expansive, breathtaking landscape of new, boundless possibilities that you never before perceived. You might find yourself feeling a peculiar blend of tenderness, of vulnerability born of new beginnings, and an exhilarating sense of joy, a buoyant lightness, as your soul stretches fully into this burgeoning light. It is as if ancient, long-dormant petals of consciousness are finally opening, slowly, majestically, after enduring a long, quiet night of profound spiritual rest. With the gentle touch of each golden ray of this inner dawn, another subtle yet significant aspect of your true, authentic self, a part that has been waiting patiently, now begins to emerge from its slumber. This deeply personal awakening may manifest in myriad ways, perhaps in soft, almost imperceptible whispers of intuition, or perhaps in profound, undeniable waves of crystalline realization that wash over you. Regardless of its intensity, it is undeniably a sacred and uniquely personal experience, tailored perfectly to you. In moments of quiet contemplation, you may even sense subtle whispers at the very edge of your hearing, not of this world, but the faint, loving voices of your star kin, your cosmic family, and your devoted guardian angels, all celebrating your glorious return to conscious awareness, your remembering of who you truly are. With each mindful breath you take now, you breathe in not just air, but prana, the vital life force infused with the radiant glow of this new dawn. This sacred breath renews every single cell within your body, imbuing it with a revitalized sense of purpose and crystalline clarity. In this deeply transformative moment, the awakening light pours generously into the chalice of your heart, that sacred vessel within your chest, igniting a powerful, unshakable sense of hope. The vast cosmos itself, a boundless expanse of stars and galaxies, greets you with an open, welcoming sky as an inner sunrise, brilliant and undeniable, reveals the illuminated path ahead. Your authentic journey has truly begun, guided steadfastly by the luminous, unwavering compass of your soul's deepest truth. Across the profound silence that stretches between stars, a distinct and resonant call echoes. It is the starseed call. This is not a sound discernible by your physical ears, but rather a unique, resonant melody that only the soul's deepest ear can perceive and interpret. It is a powerful, undeniable stirring deep within your core, an ancient chord struck that gently but persistently reminds you of your true, expansive origins among the stars, far beyond Earth's familiar embrace. In vivid dreams that feel more real than waking life, in sudden, inexplicable flashes of déjà vu that hint at prior experiences, and in profound moments of quiet, introspective reflection, fragments of your soul's vast memory begin to return. They appear not slowly, but like brilliant shooting stars streaking gracefully across your inner sky, bringing with them a rush of recognition. You suddenly recall, with absolute certainty, that you are profoundly not alone. You have loving family in distant constellations, spiritual siblings spanning galaxies, and wisdom, deep and ancient, gleaned from countless lifetimes lived and learned in myriad worlds across the cosmos. Perhaps you find yourself gazing up at the velvety canvas of the night sky, not just with casual interest, but with an inexplicable, aching sense of longing, a profound yearning for something just beyond your grasp. Or perhaps you feel sudden, overwhelming waves of emotion, tears pricking your eyes, when you hear a particular melody or piece of music. These are not random occurrences. These are the gentle, unmistakable hellos, the loving vibrational messages from your star family, subtly stirring the deep waters of your soul's dormant remembrance, nudging you awake. The more you choose to trust these subtle but persistent resonances, these inner nudges and deep feelings, the more vividly and comprehensively your soul's epic saga, your grand cosmic story, begins to reveal itself to your conscious mind. As the ancient petals of memory slowly, gracefully unfold, you begin to deeply feel the powerful, ancient lineage that flows, quite literally, in your very veins. These are not merely historical facts, but energetic echoes, vibrant imprints of serious, profound wisdom. The nurturing love of the Pleiades, the warrior spirit of Orion, and beyond, all converging and harmonizing within the sacred temple of your beating heart. This reawakened soul memory doesn't just bring recollections, it actively awakens latent powers and profound empathies that have lain dormant within you for untold lifetimes. You suddenly find yourself irresistibly drawn to vast cosmic knowledge and esoteric mystical teachings, feeling a deep sense of familiarity, as if you're joyously reuniting with an old, cherished friend after a long separation. The insistent starseed call, having resonated through your being, now ignites a fervent, unyielding yearning to fulfill a specific mission, a sacred purpose you consciously carried into this very life, a solemn promise you made to the stars themselves before your earthly incarnation. As you courageously answer this call, know this with absolute certainty: every single time your heart pulses with that undeniable recognition of your galactic heritage, the vast, intelligent cosmos responds in kind, reflecting your inner truth back to you. The constellations above shimmer a little brighter, their light perhaps winking at you in cosmic acknowledgement. Perfect synchronicities, meaningful coincidences, magically line up on your path, affirming your alignment. You're not just remembering, you are actively aligning with your soul's ancient, eternal song. And in doing so, you are adding your unique, irreplaceable note to the grand, celestial symphony that harmonizes the entire universe. Having clearly heard the call, that deep summons from your cosmic origins, you instinctively turn inward, focusing your energy to diligently prepare your physical and energetic vessel, your entire being, for the transformative journey that lies ahead. This particular stage is one of sacred calibration, a profound and deliberate inner alignment of your being on all levels: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. It is a fine-tuning of your inner instrument. You might find yourself sitting in the profound stillness of deep meditation, where the external world fades away, or perhaps in the tranquil quietude of nature, enveloped by its soothing embrace. Here, you begin to keenly sense your various energy centers awakening, unfolding gracefully like exquisite lotus blossoms. These are the chakras, those vibrant, swirling wheels of light nestled along your spinal column. They begin to spin in perfect harmony and balance, a symphony of energy extending from the foundational root chakra that connects you deeply to the Earth's nurturing core, all the way up to the ethereal crown chakra that opens you to the boundless wisdom and energy of the stars above. Consider each chakra a distinct, resonant tone in the magnificent chord of your spirit, each contributing its unique frequency to your overall energetic signature. With focused intention and conscious, deliberate breath, you actively begin to clear away any discordant energies, old traumas, stagnant emotions, limiting beliefs, and persistent blockages that may have accumulated over time, hindering your energetic flow. This conscious effort allows pure, divine light to gently yet powerfully attune each center, bringing it into its optimal vibrational state. The root chakra at the base of your spine begins to glow with a deep, earthy red, radiating profound feelings of safety, security, and unwavering grounding, anchoring you firmly to your earthly existence. The sacral chakra in your lower abdomen swirls with vibrant orange, representing a blossoming of creative flow, passionate expression, and the joyful celebration of life itself. The solar plexus, residing in your upper abdomen, brightens with a brilliant yellow, igniting a powerful, empowering fire of personal will, self-esteem, and confident action. The heart chakra at the center of your chest blooms a radiant emerald green, expanding with unconditional love, compassion, and profound connection to all beings. The throat chakra in your neck shines with a luminous blue clarity, facilitating authentic communication, expressing your truth with courage and grace. The third eye chakra between your brows radiates a deep indigo, sharpening your intuition, spiritual insight, and ability to perceive beyond the physical veil. Finally, the crown chakra at the very top of your head blossoms into a soft violet, opening wide to receive boundless cosmic grace, divine wisdom, and profound spiritual connection. As this energetic recalibration occurs, you may notice subtle physical sensations, a gentle warmth spreading through certain areas, perhaps a delicate tingling sensation as energy flows freely and unimpeded, or even an inner ringing tone, a harmonious hum, as each chakra finds its perfect, unique note in the intricate, beautiful scale of your being. In this sacred moment of profound awareness, you become deeply conscious of your physical body, not merely as flesh and bone, but as a luminous, sacred temple of light, perfectly aligned and vibrantly connected from the Earth's grounding embrace to the boundless expanse of the stars. Through this exquisite chakra attunement, your entire being, your physical body, your active mind, and your eternal spirit comes into a magnificent state of alignment, much like a precious musical instrument that has been meticulously and finely tuned, ready to play a divine symphony. As each energy wheel is cleansed and balanced, you might distinctly feel waves of warmth, delicate tingling sensations, or a gentle, soothing pressure, all signs of the healing and harmonizing energies at work. As this profound inner alignment deepens, permeating every aspect of your being, your entire essence begins to hum, vibrating with a serene, resonant energy, much like a beautifully well-tuned harp held gently in the skilled hands of the divine, ready to create exquisite music. The melody of your soul, once perhaps faint or obscured, becomes exquisitely clearer, more distinct, guiding you forward with unerring precision and grace. This profound harmony within you is not merely a fleeting sensation, it is the fundamental, unshakable foundation for all that follows on your grand journey of ascension, a springboard into greater consciousness. This sacred inner space acts as an enduring sanctuary, a haven you can unfailingly return to whenever the tumultuous outer world swells with chaos, threatening to overwhelm your senses. Indeed, by meticulously aligning your own internal cosmos, the vast universe of your thoughts, emotions, and spiritual essence, you intrinsically become a living microcosm, a miniature reflection of the grand celestial order itself. This profoundly embodies the ancient Hermetic principle of as above, so below, where your very being begins to resonate with the ineffable harmonic music of the spheres, a symphony of cosmic accord. However, as your inner light, that brilliant spark of your true self, steadily grows brighter and expands its radiance, it inevitably casts deeper, more pronounced shadows. These are not flaws to be feared or condemned, but rather integral parts of your journey that must be lovingly acknowledged, deeply understood, and ultimately, tenderly healed. Do not, under any circumstance, allow fear to take root, beloved soul, for this emergence of shadow is an entirely natural and utterly necessary passage, an essential rite of growth on your path to wholeness. In a nascent glow of your profound awakening, a fascinating and sometimes startling phenomenon occurs. Long dormant old fears, deeply ingrained pains, and limiting patterns of thought and behavior begin to stir. They emerge from the murky, often forgotten depths of your subconscious mind, much like nocturnal creatures, accustomed to the cover of darkness, are suddenly startled and revealed by the brilliant, unexpected flood of morning sun. This profound and often challenging process is what we call shadow purification sacred, essential cleansing, a delicate yet powerful release of all residual energies, beliefs, and experiences that no longer serve your highest good, your authentic self, or your divine potential. You are, with immense courage and unwavering resolve, now bravely facing these forgotten fragments of yourself. These might manifest as gnawing doubts that have held you back, simmering anger from past hurts, the deep, unaddressed wounds from childhood or previous experiences, and even the subtle but persistent ancestral and karmic imprints that have been carried, sometimes for generations, within the very fabric of your soul. It takes immense bravery to look these aspects in the eye. The key to this transformative work lies in how you approach these emerging aspects. Treat each shadow that arises not as an enemy or an imperfection, but as a tender, vulnerable part of you that has been longing for recognition and seeking boundless love. Imagine it as a younger self, perhaps a hurt child, finally finding its way home after a long, lonely journey. With infinite patience and unwavering compassion, you must sit with this part, truly listen to its silent, untold story, and cradle it gently within the expansive warmth of your understanding. What stories might it tell you if you truly listened? It is precisely in the unwavering presence of your unconditional acceptance of love, without judgment or reservation, that these inner specters, these once feared hidden facets of your being, begin their profound transformation. Within the safe, nurturing light of your acceptance, these long-buried, hidden parts finally find the courage they need to gently release their heavy, long-held burdens. One by one, as if stepping out from a veiled corner, they bravely move forward into the light of healing. And as they do, you begin to reclaim the immense energy and profound wisdom that were once tied up in their suppression, now returning to you as invaluable gifts. You may find yourself shedding tears, deep, cleansing tears that release ages of accumulated sorrow, washing away generations of unspoken grief. You might experience a palpable sensation of a heavy weight lifting from your shoulders and heart as a profound sense of forgiveness dawns, extending not only to yourself, but also to others who may have played a role in your past wounds. Indeed, with each individual shadow you courageously embrace and lovingly transmute, you literally reclaim vast reserves of energy that were previously locked away, tirelessly engaged in the daunting task of maintaining that shadow's existence or keeping it hidden. This, truly, is genuine liberation, not a fierce, exhausting battle against darkness, but rather a gentle, effortless dissolving of it, a quiet surrender facilitated by the radiant warmth of understanding and the pervasive power of love. Take a moment to truly notice how much lighter you feel, not just physically, but energetically and emotionally. Observe how the invisible shackles that may have constrained your heart and confined your mind seem to effortlessly fall away, leaving behind a profound sense of release. What remains in their place is an expansive, clear space, a vast inner canvas upon which your true, authentic essence is now free to brilliantly shine forth without impediment. Through this profound process of shadow purification, you emerge not just healed, but more whole than ever before, enriched with invaluable wisdom gained from every challenge overcome, and endowed with an exquisite lightness of being that perfectly prepares you to effortlessly soar to magnificent new heights on your ongoing spiritual journey. In the newfound clarity that settles upon you like a tranquil dawn after this profound purification, you begin to subtly sense the delicate outlines of a magnificent, grand design unfolding within your very core. This is not merely an idea, it is the divine blueprint of your soul, the sacred, original plan for your existence, as it was exquisitely envisioned by Source itself. Imagine it as the fundamental, sacred geometry of your being, perfectly encoded and infinitely complex. This blueprint carries the unique, intricate codes for your highest potential, your most profound purpose, and the divine talents you were meant to express. With each successive layer of illusion, each misconception, each false belief, each limiting story that you have consciously shed in the preceding steps, this blueprint shimmers into clearer view, illuminating itself within your perception. It manifests like a master plan, an intricate architectural drawing, etched in pure light within the very cells of your being, pulsing with silent, ancient wisdom. Now, attuned and guided by the gentle whispers of your intuition and the profound insights from higher guidance, you embark on the incredible journey of initiating a DNA activation. This is not just a biological process, it's a spiritual awakening encoded within your physical form. Deep within the double helix of your physical DNA lie multidimensional strands of pure light, sometimes referred to in spiritual traditions as the 12-strand DNA or crystalline DNA. These ethereal strands contain the sleeping seeds of your extraordinary divine gifts, your latent spiritual abilities, and the vast cosmic memories accumulated across lifetimes and dimensions. They are waiting for your conscious invitation. Using focused meditation and a clear, unwavering intention, you might powerfully visualize these dormant strands as shimmering filaments of starlight, gently unwinding from their long slumber and gracefully reconnecting to a greater source of energy and information. As you focus, the dormant codes within them begin to fire up, awakening with a subtle, yet undeniable surge of life force. Perhaps, in the depths of your meditation, you glimpse this activation as a breathtakingly beautiful, shimmering geometric mandala, a sacred pattern of light unfolding before your inner eye. Or perhaps you perceive it as a faint, yet deeply familiar celestial melody, a harmonious vibration that resonates with the deepest chambers of your being, as if you are remembering a forgotten song from home. This divine blueprint, now actively unfurling from within you, is more than just a plan. It is literally the living, dynamic map of your destiny, illuminating the path forward. The dormant codes within your crystalline DNA do not simply activate randomly. They begin to fire up, bursting into vibrant life, precisely as your readiness and sincere invitation profoundly call them forth. This is a co-creative process between your conscious intention and your soul's perfect timing. You might find yourself experiencing subtle, yet distinct, physical sensations, perhaps a gentle electrical tingling that travels delicately along your spine, or a profound swell of emotion that washes over you as long-forgotten soul talents awaken from their deep slumber. This could manifest as sudden, undeniable insights that seem to drop effortlessly into your consciousness, a dramatically enhanced intuition that guides your choices with unerring accuracy, or even the stirring of latent, extraordinary abilities such as spontaneous healing, clear clairvoyance, the gift of seeing beyond the veil, or even subtle telepathy, the ability to communicate thought without words. The most crucial directive here is to wholeheartedly trust the process. Your magnificently wise body and your eternally knowing soul intrinsically understand the perfect timing and the precise sequence for each and every activation, unfolding it with grace and divine precision. This momentous awakening of your divine blueprint is not a solitary event. It is meticulously orchestrated by your benevolent higher self and your compassionate spiritual guides. They work in tandem, often responding directly to your heightened readiness and your heartfelt, sincere invitation. With each new spark of light that ignites within your multidimensional DNA, you progressively become more fully, more vibrantly, your true self, the magnificent being you are always inherently meant to be, stripped of layers of societal conditioning and limiting beliefs. This profound process is nothing short of a homecoming on a cellular level. Imagine each individual cell within your being is now singing, resonating with the ancient, profound memory of its original purpose. Every single helix of your DNA is gracefully realigning itself to the exquisite, harmonic frequency of your soul's unique and glorious song, bringing every aspect of your being into perfect vibrational resonance. As these intricate inner codes come magnificently alive and resonate with the harmony of your true self, you begin to realize, with profound reassurance, that you are not, and indeed have never been, journeying alone. There are countless benevolent forces, both seen and unseen loving presences from the angelic realms, ancestral guides, and even star family walking patiently and powerfully beside you, offering support and guidance. In this transformative phase, you consciously step into your profound and vital role as a keeper and guardian of frequency. You come to a deeply personal realization that your individual, personal vibration, the unique energetic signature you constantly emanate through every thought, every emotion, and your overarching state of being, is both an extraordinary gift and a sacred responsibility. It's a gift of creation and a responsibility to steward it wisely. You learn, with unwavering discipline and profound intention, to hold your personal frequency steady and high, much like a powerful torch held aloft in the deepest, most impenetrable night. For this radiant light, your unwavering frequency illuminates the way not only for your own continued path and evolution, but also for countless others who are still wandering, lost and searching in various shades of darkness. Understand this deeply in embracing this crucial role. In consciously choosing to radiate your light, you intrinsically attract an immense wave of support from the higher realms. With each loving choice you make, each heartfelt act of kindness, and every sincere prayer you offer, you send out a resonant beacon of light and intention. This beacon is joyfully amplified by your angelic guides and celestial helpers, who delight in assisting you and all who seek light. In the tranquil, hushed hours of dawn, or perhaps during moments of deep meditation, you might even become acutely sensitive enough to perceive the soft, ethereal brush of invisible wings, or feel the gentle, reassuring warmth of a benevolent presence nearby. These are tangible, albeit subtle, reassurances that you are profoundly held, deeply supported, and tirelessly upheld by the omnipresent forces of light, perpetually guiding your way. Ancestors, those who walked before you angelic beings, radiant with divine love, and members of your star family. Your cosmic kin all gather around the luminous flame of your awakened heart, drawn irresistibly by the exquisite purity and unwavering brilliance of your light. You may begin to notice subtle, yet undeniable signs of their benevolent presence in your daily life. Gentle, unexplainable tingles on your skin, the unexpected appearance of feathers or meaningful symbols in significant places, or even clear, resonant messages woven into the fabric of your dreams. This profound light guardianship is, in its essence, a sacred partnership, a co-creative dance between dimensions. As you diligently uphold and cultivate the radiant light within you, these wise guardians of light, manifesting in spirit form, actively bolster and guide your path. In those inevitable moments when your inner flame might flicker, perhaps diminished by doubt or challenge, they lovingly lend their cosmic wind, infusing you with strength and rekindling your inner fire. Likewise, as you consistently maintain this high vibrational state, You gradually begin to sense the formation of a powerful, protective aura around your being, an energetic shield meticulously forged by your consistent, high-frequency intent and the pure love you radiate. Consequently, any lower vibrational energies or negative influences that previously might have affected you begin to effortlessly fall away, losing their power and unable to penetrate the vibrant, impenetrable field of love you so assiduously cultivate. This profound guardianship role also awakens within you an expansive, boundless compassion. You become exquisitely attuned to where healing, kindness, and understanding are most profoundly needed in those around you. Indeed, your very presence becomes a soothing balm, a comforting embrace that offers solace and peace to all who encounter your awakened energy. In wholeheartedly embracing this sacred path, you are in fact fulfilling one of the deepest, most resonant reasons you answer the profound starseed call, that ancient, innate yearning to be here, now on Earth. You are fulfilling your divine purpose to be a powerful beacon of light for humanity, a steadfast guardian of a new dawn's burgeoning frequency, and a clear, unwavering channel for divine light and unconditional love to flow effortlessly and abundantly into this world. And now, your extraordinary journey brings you to the most sacred and potent center of your very being, the heart gateway. This is not merely a metaphor. It is the luminous, living portal of unconditional love, residing vibrantly in the middle of your chest, pulsating with infinite warmth and profound connection. Envision it as a shimmering, ethereal bridge, a radiant arc spanning the chasm between the temporal, often weary aspects of your human experience, your earthly self with its daily concerns, its perceived limitations, and its accumulated stories, and the boundless, incandescent core of your divine essence, that untouched spark of the Creator residing deep within. Can you feel it? You sense it subtly at first, then more profoundly, warming and expanding within your chest, a gentle, pervasive heat blossoming with each deliberate act of kindness you extend, each spontaneous moment of gratitude that wells up, and every seed of compassion you've consciously cultivated in your inner garden. As you consciously choose to step through this vibrational heart gateway, a portal not of stone, but of pure consciousness, you don't merely change locations, you enter a distinct realm, a dimension of profound, undeniable connectedness. Here, the incessant chatter, the petty differences, the judgmental whispers of the analytical mind, which often fragment our perception, begin to gently dissolve. They melt away, much like specks of ice vanishing into a vast, warm, boundless ocean of understanding, leaving behind an exquisite clarity. You no longer merely observe, you perceive yourself, and indeed all others, through the expansive eyes of the heart, a sacred lens that sees beyond superficial appearances, beyond conditioning, and recognizes only the inherent truth and unblemished love woven into the fabric of every being. Within this sacred sanctuary, nestled deep within your transformed heart space, you encounter the very pure frequency of unconditional love. What does that truly mean? It's a love unlike any earthly affection, a love that asks nothing of you in return, demanding no reciprocation, no conditions, no prerequisites, yet, paradoxically, it gives everything, pouring forth endlessly and without reservation. How can something be so paradoxically gentle yet powerful? It is both as exquisitely gentle and comforting as a mother's tender embrace, enveloping you in absolute safety, yet simultaneously as intensely powerful and transformative as a magnificent sun that can, with its sheer brilliance, illuminate even the most shadowed, darkest, and forgotten corners of your being, leaving no trace of obscurity. At specific, often unexpected moments, this profound opening of the heart can be so utterly overwhelming, so intensely beautiful, that spontaneous tears of pure, unadulterated joy stream down your face, flowing freely and abundantly, often without any clear, logical reason that your mind can grasp. It's a blissful, cathartic release, a sacred letting go, as the heart's capacity for love and connection expands exponentially, bursting through the rigid, self-imposed old limits and boundaries that once confined it. How might this manifest for you? Perhaps you'll experience it as a sudden, breathtaking surge of empathy, an acute, vibrant feeling of absolute oneness with all life, sensing the interconnectedness of every blade of grass, every creature, every human soul. Or, as described, it might simply be those inexplicable tears of joy and release, bubbling forth from the sheer, unadulterated bliss of this profound opening, leaving you lighter, freer, and infinitely more alive. And so, the heart chakra itself, now vibrant and alive, pulsing with brilliant hues of glowing emerald and soft, tender rose, transforms from a mere energetic center into something far more profound, a veritable holy grail. It becomes a sacred chalice, perfectly positioned to catch and hold the divine nectar of love, an endless, shimmering elixir pouring forth directly from Source, the very origin of all creation. As you consciously drink of this boundless love, absorbing it not just spiritually, but physically, energetically, into every cell of your being, a startling, yet deeply comforting realization dawns upon you. This infinite love has, in truth, always been there. It was never external, never something to be sought or earned, but rather an infinite, inexhaustible wellspring, bubbling eternally within you, simply waiting to be discovered and embraced. In the pure, unadulterated radiance of this unconditional love, any lingering shards of unworthiness, those sharp, painful fragments of self-doubt, inadequacy, or regret, or any deeply ingrained feelings of separation, the illusion that you're somehow disconnected or alone, simply begin to melt away. Like ice shards in a warm, gentle sunbeam, they dissolve into nothingness, leaving behind only the pure gold of your true self. You embark on a profound journey of self-acceptance, starting to love yourself not as an act of ego, but with the same exquisite tenderness, reverence, and profound appreciation with which you naturally love the very earth beneath your feet and the countless, shimmering stars above. This transformative love, you come to understand, is not a fleeting emotion, a passing sentiment that waxes and wanes. Oh no, it is far more than that. It is an enduring, fundamental state of being, a new way of inhabiting the world. Living from this heart gateway means that every single word you articulate, every thought you entertain, and every action you undertake, whether grand or small, becomes intimately infused with a palpable compassion and a deep, abiding respect for the inherent sacredness of all life, a recognition that everything holds a divine spark. As you embody this love, your own heart becomes an undeniable beacon, a warm, inviting light that, without uttering a single word, quietly but powerfully encourages others to bravely open their own. It's an unspoken invitation, a resonant frequency that gently nudges souls toward their own awakening. Indeed, the heart gateway itself is not merely a personal passage. It is recognized as the ultimate ascension portal, the primary means through which humanity, as a collective consciousness, will inevitably pass, one tenderly open heart at a time, moving toward the higher state of existence. By consciously embracing this expansive, unconditional love, you're not just transforming yourself, you're actively paving the way, laying the very foundation for a world profoundly transformed. This transformation is not achieved through force or conquest, but by the potent, vibrational influence of the highest frequency in existence, the pure frequency of love itself. Now, beautifully balanced and deeply centered in the radiant, all-encompassing love of your heart, your awareness gently shifts. You turn your attention inward, downward, to your center of will, that potent, golden flame of determination and purpose that burns steadily within your solar plexus, located in the soft hollow of your abdomen. This inner golden fire is much more than just a biological response. It is the veritable seat of your personal power, the core of your unwavering sovereignty, and the sacred conduit for the divine will, patiently waiting and wishing to act powerfully and purposefully through you. After having bathed so deeply and thoroughly in the purifying waters of unconditional love, your personal will, once potentially scattered or ego-driven, is now exquisitely purified and harmoniously aligned. It no longer bends to the fleeting whims or superficial desires of the ego, those transient impulses that often lead to dissatisfaction, but rather integrates perfectly with the grander, higher plan of your eternal soul. With this profound alignment, you don't aggressively seize power. Instead, you gracefully and humbly step into your sovereign power. You possess a new, profound understanding. True power, you realize, is never about dominion over others, never about control or manipulation. Instead, it is the ultimate mastery of oneself, a quiet strength wielded always in selfless service of the greater good for the benefit of all. You find yourself standing firmly in your power, not with arrogance or aggression, but with a gentle yet absolutely resolute demeanor. You are like a magnificent lion basking serenely under the warm, golden sun, utterly confident in its inherent strength, deeply aware of its own majesty, yet feeling no urgent need to roar or display dominance. An undeniable, quiet authority now emanates from you, a subtle but palpable gravitas born not from forceful assertion, but from the profound and sacred alignment of your personal will with the divine, cosmic will that guides all things. Allow yourself to truly feel that vibrant flame in your solar plexus. Feel it grow not just brighter, but steadier, more unwavering, burning with an unwavering intensity. How is this possible? It is fed now, lovingly nourished by the boundless, compassionate love pouring from your heart above it, and simultaneously grounded, stabilized, and rooted by the deep, earthy stability of your lower chakras beneath. This dynamic interplay creates a powerful, unified column of energy within you. This powerful flame, this inner sun, represents far more than just abstract concepts. It embodies your unwavering confidence, your unyielding determination to forge your path, and the utterly unique, irreplaceable spark of the Creator that you, and only you, carry within your being. It is quite literally your inner sun illuminating your unique path. As this inner sun shines with increasing brilliance, you feel a profound resolve crystallizing within your core, a firm, unshakable determination to live authentically, to fearlessly express your deepest truth, to creatively manifest and bring into tangible form the desires that align with the divine blueprint, that higher purpose you've now consciously glimpsed for your life. Here, in this potent fire, any lingering, constricting feelings of helplessness or ingrained victimhood, those old narratives that once bound you, are utterly transformed. They are not merely suppressed, they are transmuted, purified, revealing the magnificent, radiant being of sovereign power that you have always intrinsically been. This profound awakening ignites a powerful remembrance you are, without a shadow of a doubt, the author of your own life story. And more importantly, you consciously remember that you hold the pen firmly and definitively, but always in concert, in harmonious collaboration with the divine intelligence that weaves the tapestry of existence. In this elevated state, the concept of willpower itself undergoes a radical transformation. It is no longer about forcing specific outcomes, aggressively pushing against the tide, or futilely attempting to control external circumstances that are inherently beyond your grasp. Instead, it evolves into a beautiful, effortless alignment with the inherent flow of destiny, a conscious dance with the universe's grand design. You now choose and act from an unshakable place of inner authority and unwavering integrity, effortlessly guided not by external pressures, but by that luminous flame of will, which has now become beautifully one, inextricably linked with the profound wisdom of your heart. This newly empowered will, operating in exquisite harmony with the boundless wellspring of unconditional love, transforms you. It makes you a formidable creative force on Earth, not just a participant, but an active, conscious co-creator with the universe itself. What you envision with clarity and what you intend with purity in this deeply coherent state carries a tangible magic of manifestation. Why? Because it is uniquely fueled by the balanced, synergistic power of both love and will working in perfect concert. With your heart fully awakened and your will powerfully aligned, another profound alignment gracefully unfolds within your being, the sacred union of intellect and love, of sharp mental clarity and boundless compassion. This transcendent state is universally known as mind-heart coherence, a beautiful internal symphony where the ceaseless chatter, the often anxious analyses of the analytical mind, graciously yields and bows to the deeper, intuitive knowing of the heart. In this harmonious relationship, both mind and heart, far from being at odds, now work seamlessly in tandem, each enriching the other. As this coherence deepens, you discover your thoughts becoming increasingly illuminated by a radiant empathy, imbued with the capacity to understand and share the feelings of others. Simultaneously, your feelings become more enlightened, refined, and understood by the clear light of intellectual insight. In practical, tangible terms, what does this actually mean for your daily life? It signifies that you begin to perceive life with an entirely new vision, an expansive and crystal clear perspective that is no longer clouded or distorted by the shadows of fear or the narrow confines of egoic perception. Your mind, once a turbulent stream, transforms into a clear, tranquil mirror, perfectly reflecting the unwavering guidance of your soul. And your heart, far from being merely an emotional organ, becomes a wise, compassionate counselor, offering profound insights and informing the mind with its innate wisdom. In those pivotal moments of decision, instead of impulsively reacting or relying solely on cold logic, you instinctively pause. You take a moment, a breath, and listen not just to the logical arguments or external advice, but to the subtle, profound whisper emanating from deep within your chest, a gentle nudge from your deepest knowing. In doing so, you discover an utterly sweet and profoundly harmonious alignment what your heart deeply longs for, what truly resonates with your soul's desire, is now beautifully supported and understood by your mind's clear insight. And conversely, what your mind precisely conceives and articulates is tempered, refined, and made profoundly humane by the expansive wisdom of your heart. This state of profound coherence might arrive as a pervasive sensation of exquisite peace and unwavering centeredness, an inner stillness that anchors you amidst any external chaos. For some, it manifests as a distinct, gentle pressure or a soothing warmth that expands across the forehead and chest, a physical indicator as the third eye chakra, the seat of intuition and insight, and the heart chakra, the center of love and compassion, resonate together, forming a unified field of awareness. In this blessed unity of intellect and feeling, of discernment and empathy, you unlock and discover an unparalleled sense of wholeness, a quiet, yet utterly profound certainty that you are precisely where you need to be, right here, right now, perfectly in tune with your purpose. Every aspect of your being, once fragmented or at odds, now moves as one integrated, powerful, and harmonious entity. With this mind-heart coherence firmly established, your inherent creative visualization skills are not just improved, they are dramatically amplified, becoming potent tools for conscious creation. When you consciously imagine a positive outcome, envision a vibrant future, or conceptualize a healing scenario, that mental image is no longer just a thought, it is powerfully charged, infused, and imbued with a profound, expansive feeling of love from your heart. This alchemical combination makes your inner visions incredibly magnetic, drawing them with irresistible force towards tangible reality. What you are essentially achieving through this practice is a profound harmonization of your internal electromagnetic field. The heart, which generates the most powerful electromagnetic field in the body, emits expansive waves that now beautifully sync, fall into perfect rhythm with the intricate electrical patterns of your brain. This synchronization creates a palpable, resonant field not just within you, but actively extending around you, influencing your immediate environment. In this deeply resonant state, your vision transcends the realm of mere mental images or hopeful daydreams. It becomes something far more potent. It transforms into a living prophecy, an active intention imbued with the power of creation. You begin to instinctively see yourself and the entire world through a new, expansive lens, a lens not of separation or limitation, but of profound unity and infinite possibility. This empowered perception reveals latent potentials everywhere, and the sheer genius of your brilliant mind, now consistently guided and illuminated by the boundless compassion of your heart, yields not just thoughts, but truly innovative solutions and inspired idea solutions that inherently serve not just your individual self, but the greatest good of the whole, radiating outward to touch every aspect of existence. You might begin to distinctly perceive an elevation in your communication with others, as if a subtle, yet profound, shift has occurred. Misunderstandings, once a common occurrence, seem to effortlessly dissolve, replaced by a deep resonance as people instinctively respond to the genuine authenticity and tranquil balance you now emanate. This isn't just about clearer words, it's about a deeper, heart-centered connection that fosters mutual understanding. At the very core of navigating this emergent consciousness lies mind-heart coherence. This isn't merely an abstract concept, it's a profound internal alignment that blesses you with an intuitive foresight, allowing you to sense potential futures and patterns, and a piercing insight that cuts through illusion to reveal fundamental truths. More importantly, it cultivates right relationship with all that is a harmonious, balanced interaction with every aspect of existence, from the smallest blade of grass to the most complex human interaction. As this state of coherence and a consistently higher vibrational frequency firmly stabilize within your being, a truly profound transformation is catalyzed in your very essence. You may gradually, yet undeniably, begin to perceive yourself not just as the familiar, tangible physical body, but as an expansive, vibrant energy body and intricate, pulsating matrix woven entirely of light. This isn't merely a poetic idea, it's the tangible emergence of your crystalline light body. Think of it as a refined, subtle, energetic structure, often described as a higher dimensional blueprint that carries significantly elevated frequencies and acts as the ultimate bridge, seamlessly connecting your temporal human self with your eternal, divine self. At this pivotal stage, the very cells that compose your physical form initiate an extraordinary process. They begin to actively receive and integrate more light. We're talking about literal photons of cosmic energy and the intelligent spark of pure soul consciousness flooding your cellular structure. Some individuals describe this novel sensation as a gentle effervescence, like a soft inner fizzing or champagne bubbles just beneath the skin, or perhaps a palpable sense of the body becoming lighter, less dense, as if gravity's pull has softened. You might experience exhilarating waves of tingles, or the unmistakable sensation of energetic currents surging, swirling, and flowing both up and down your spine, a phenomenon often revered as the Kundalini fire awakening. This powerful internal movement signifies the active transmutation and release of old, stagnant, and dense energies that once resided within you, making space for new, vibrant life force. Indeed, the crystalline body is inherently attuned to the new earth frequency. It represents a magnificent evolutionary leap, a profound upgrade from our current carbon-based physical forms into an exquisitely refined silica crystal matrix. Imagine a structure that is not only robust, but also perfectly designed to efficiently conduct and amplify spiritual light, akin to a superconductor for divine energy. In practical, day-to-day terms, you will inevitably observe heightened sensitivities across various domains. Perhaps you'll find yourself feeling others' emotions with a striking clarity, as if their inner world is an open book, or perceiving subtle energies and luminous auras that were previously completely invisible to your ordinary sight. This expanded sensory perception can be both enlightening and initially overwhelming. You may also notice your body intuitively guiding you toward different nutritional choices, craving lighter, higher vibrational foods, and a significantly greater intake of pure, living water as it intelligently adjusts its metabolic processes to perfectly accommodate and hold this intensified light. Your dreams might transform into incredibly vivid, technicolor experiences, becoming more lucid, symbolic, or even prophetic. Furthermore, don't be surprised if spontaneous healing or releases occur, whether it's an old ache dissolving, an emotional blockage freeing itself, or a limiting belief simply vanishing as the intelligent light naturally flows precisely wherever it's most needed within your being, working its magic. Beyond the personal, you may also perceive a profound, deepening connection to the Earth's crystalline grid and the cosmic energetic networks, as if your very being is effortlessly plugging into an immense, shimmering web of light that intricately spans the entirety of creation. This isn't an abstract concept, it's a felt reality, a sensation of belonging to something vast and interconnected. Crucially, this emergence of your light body isn't about spiritually bypassing or leaving the physical behind in favor of some ethereal plane. Quite the contrary. It's about consciously and lovingly infusing the physical with the divine, bringing heaven down to earth within your own form. You become, quite literally, a living bridge between heaven and earth, embodying the sacred in your human experience. Your magnificent crystalline light body, shimmering in the etheric realms just beyond ordinary sight, can be envisioned as a breathtakingly beautiful, intricate geometric lattice of pure light existing both around and within you. This profound structure is often referred to in esoteric traditions as your Merkaba, your sacred light vehicle, your personal chariot of ascension that facilitates higher consciousness and multidimensional travel. As this light body strengthens and becomes more coherent, its beneficial effects extend far beyond your personal well-being. It not only vigorously supports your physical health and amplifies your innate spiritual gifts, but also begins to subtly yet powerfully affect those around you. You might notice that in your very presence, people inexplicably feel uplifted, lighter, and more peaceful, even if they can't consciously articulate why. The high-frequency light you now carry and emanate quietly entrains their energy upward as well, a gentle, unspoken invitation for their own systems to harmonize with a higher vibration, much like sympathetic resonance between musical instruments. Therefore, rejoice in this unparalleled transformation. It is nothing less than the literal, tangible embodiment of your higher self, the grandest version of who you truly are, fully integrated into your physical form. It is a luminous and undeniable sign that the epic shift from caterpillar to magnificent butterfly is not only underway, but unfolding beautifully and perfectly within you. Yet, even in the midst of these breathtaking, lofty expansions into higher states of being, you are offered a gentle, yet essential, reminder to root yourself deeply into Earth communion. For while you are undeniably a beloved child of the stars, yes, you are equally a cherished child of Earth. In your profound journey of ascension, this unfolding of your highest potential is not a solitary endeavor, it is a conscious co-creation with Gaia, the magnificent living spirit and conscious intelligence of our planet. In this stage, your wisdom guides you to seek a profound balance. Much like an ancient tree that stretches its vibrant branches ever higher into the boundless sky, while simultaneously sinking its intricate roots even deeper into the rich, nourishing soil below. You consciously ground the intense energies you've been awakening, the spiritual downloads, the energetic shifts, the expanded perceptions, finding crucial stability, profound reassurance, and abundant nourishment within the Earth's loving embrace. Perhaps you find yourself irresistibly drawn to spend more time in nature, feeling an undeniable pull to its sanctuary. You might instinctively walk barefoot on cool, dewy grass or warm, soft sand, directly connecting your energy field with the Earth's. You may sit with your back pressed firmly against the solid, ancient trunk of an old-growth tree, absorbing its timeless wisdom and sturdy energy, or simply sit in quiet contemplation, attentively listening to the whispering wind as it rustles through leaves, or the joyous, melodic songs of birds, allowing their natural harmonies to soothe and recalibrate your spirit. As you engage in these grounding practices, take a moment to truly feel the pulse of cosmic grounding coursing through you. This is the profound realization that Earth herself is not merely inert rock, but a vibrant, conscious cosmic being gracefully navigating through vast space. Her very heartbeat, the renowned Schumann resonance, aligns with and resonates with the greater, sweeping cosmic rhythms of the universe, connecting all life in a symphony of celestial music. When you consciously ground your light into the Earth, you're actively plugging into an immense, intricate network of boundless life force and unwavering support. Gaia, the nurturing intelligence of our planet, welcomes your light with open arms, for it is a precious gift. She needs you in this vital role as a conscious anchoring point for higher energies to gracefully integrate and become fully manifest within the physical realm, transforming the very fabric of our reality. You might engage in a potent visualization practice. Imagine shimmering roots of pure light growing from the base of your spine or the soles of your feet, extending deep into the Earth's core. See these luminous roots reaching, stretching, and eventually connecting with the radiant, crystalline core of Gaia, a pulsating heart of pure energy and consciousness, where her ancient wisdom and unconditional love ceaselessly radiate outwards. With each mindful exhale, consciously release any excess, chaotic, or unneeded energy, stress, anxiety, fear, fragmented thoughts into the ground, trusting that the Earth's alchemical wisdom will transmute it back into pure, neutral energy. Then, with each slow, deep inhale, consciously draw up steady, grounding energy from the Earth, feeling it rise through your roots, filling your body with calm, stability, and enduring strength. This continuous exchange creates a perfect energetic circuit within you. Cosmic light streams effortlessly into your being through your open crown chakra, flows down through your central channel, and gently anchors into the Earth. In return, the Earth's profound strength, resilience, and nurturing energy flow back up into your body, completing the loop. This vital communion ensures that you remain impeccably balanced, fully present, and truly effective in your daily life, even as your spirit continues its magnificent upward soaring. Furthermore, It profoundly deepens your relationship with all living beings around you, fostering a sense of shared existence. You begin to genuinely feel the inherent oneness with the very soil beneath your feet, the life-giving water, the vibrant flora, and the diverse fauna that share this planet with you. This cultivates a profound gratitude for the material world, not as an obstacle to transcendence, but as the sacred vessel and magnificent stage that lovingly sustains your unique human journey. In this harmonious integration, you truly become a conscious bridge between earth and sky, perfectly fulfilling the role of a genuine light worker, not just with abstract ideals, but grounded in practical, embodied love and action. As your vital connection to both heaven and earth solidifies into an unbreakable bond, you become increasingly aware of the astonishing fluidity of reality itself. The path unfolding before you is not, as once believed, a fixed, unchangeable trajectory. Instead, you are, in fact, walking within a vibrant, living tapestry of timelines and intricate, interwoven matrix of possibilities that dynamically responds to your continually evolving vibration and every conscious choice you make. In this transformative stage, you will distinctly experience timeline shifts, where old, seemingly destined outcomes gracefully fall away, dissolving like morning mist, and entirely new, higher trajectories spontaneously open up before you. It can feel as though you have deliberately stepped off a predetermined, perhaps even restrictive, track and onto a vast, shimmering new, wider road, brilliantly illuminated and absolutely brimming with possibilities you hadn't even imagined before. Synchronicities accelerate dramatically, no longer mere coincidences, but profound, undeniable messages that guide you, like luminous signposts, directly toward your highest destiny. People, previously unknown opportunities, and brilliant new ideas seem to appear effortlessly, almost magically, out of the blue, as if they have been specifically summoned by the crystal clarity of your intent and the elevated frequency you now consistently emanate. This is not chance, this is your destiny realignment actively in motion, an intricate dance between your inner state and outer manifestation. Therefore, do not be alarmed if certain plans or relationships from what now feels like your past timeline begin to subtly dissolve or even transform rapidly. This is a perfectly natural recalibration, an energetic shedding, as you align with the timeline that most perfectly serves your soul's highest growth and, indeed, the greater good of all. In truly embracing this newfound freedom, you come to understand with profound clarity that destiny is not some rigid, unalterable script handed down to you. Instead, it is a living, breathing story, one that you are actively co-writing in every single moment, holding the mighty pen of your conscious intention and dipping it into the vibrant, transformative ink of your choices. In practical terms, this might manifest as finding yourself irresistibly drawn to a completely new career path that ignites a passion you never knew you possessed, or feeling an undeniable pull to relocate to a place that literally calls to your spirit, resonating deeply with your soul's new frequency. You may also begin meeting soul companions, individuals whose connection feels so immediate, so deep, and so familiar that they instantly feel like long-lost family, perhaps even more so than your biological relatives. Yet, at times, choices will appear that truly test your resolve and inner strength, presenting you with a clear crossroads. Will you choose the old, familiar path comfortable, predictable, perhaps even safe, but ultimately limiting and misaligned with your evolving self? Or will you dare to step onto the uncharted, exciting, and ultimately more authentic road that beckons? Or do you dare to step onto the path of the new, the uncharted journey that, while initially veiled in the mists of uncertainty and the unknown, simultaneously calls to you with an undeniable, deeper resonance that vibrates within your very core? In these pivotal moments, the quiet wisdom is to unequivocally trust your heart, that inner compass that never truly falters, and to heed the unwavering flame of will, that incandescent spark of courage burning fiercely within your spirit. These powerful internal guides, your heart and your resolute will, are no longer swayed by fleeting external pressures or societal expectations. They have become exquisitely attuned, perfectly calibrated to the profound and authentic course set forth by your higher self, your truest, most evolved essence. When you courageously step, not just hesitantly dip a toe, but genuinely step into that vast unknown, that landscape, which, despite its unfamiliarity, feels intrinsically true and right in the deepest chambers of your being, you initiate a powerful shift. It's as if you collapse what one might call the lesser timelines, those potential futures born of fear, limitation, or compromise, and instead you supercharge, you empower the optimal one. Imagine it's not merely a choice, but a cosmic convergence, as if countless multiple, parallel versions of you, existing in various states of compromise or unfulfillment, suddenly coalesce and merge into the singular, most magnificent you, the self that is perfectly aligned with pure love, an unwavering sense of purpose, and an unbridled, effervescent joy. Always remember, the vast and intricate multiverse, with its infinite possibilities, is not a static entity. It is a living, responsive canvas that vibrates and responds directly to the unique song of your soul. Consequently, as you deliberately choose to change your melodias, you shift your core beliefs, intentions, and energies. The entire universe literally begins to dance differently around you, adjusting its rhythm to match your newfound tune. Embrace this breathtaking truth. You are not merely a passenger on life's journey, but both the masterful creator of your reality and an intrepid traveler traversing the currents of time itself. With each conscious choice you make, each decision steeped in genuine love and profound wisdom, you are not just shaping your day, you are actively writing the unfolding story of a brighter, more vibrant future, a future not exclusively for yourself, but one whose positive ripples extend outward to uplift and illuminate the lives of all those connected to you, directly and indirectly. Amidst all these profound internal shifts, these wondrous, often transformative experiences you've undergone, your journey now gently but firmly guides you towards the sublime simplicity of the present moment. It's an invitation to shed the burdens of past regrets and future anxieties, to arrive fully here and now. In this sacred stillness, this hallowed pause, you truly begin to discover the unshakable, profound power of simply being. After enduring so much dedicated inner work, so many intense periods of expansion and growth, there invariably comes a deep, inherent need to rest, to anchor yourself in pure, unadulterated presence, to allow all those new insights and energies to fully integrate into your system, and quite simply just to be whether it's during a deliberate meditation practice or in those precious liminal moments just after waking when the world is still quiet, or even as you drift off to sleep, you can consciously choose to slip into the gentle, flowing stream of the now. In this boundless current, the clamor of the past and the uncertainty of the future gracefully fade away, losing their grip on your consciousness. Here, in the profound hush of present awareness, you effortlessly find communion with the divine, a connection so pure and intrinsic that it requires no intricate words, no strenuous effort, no elaborate rituals. It is, in its essence, a profound, unshakable peace, a living silence, vibrant and resonant, in which you can simultaneously feel the subtle vibrations of your own unique soul and the pulsating heartbeat of Source, experiencing them as one unified, indistinguishable force. Within the embrace of this profound stillness, it's as if all the accumulated wisdom gleaned from your entire journey so far miraculously crystallizes, not into complex thoughts or intellectual understandings, but into an intuitive knowing that transcends the need for mentation. You suddenly realize with astonishing clarity that everything you have ever diligently sought, profound understanding, unconditional love, deep connection, is not somewhere out there to be chased, but is already unequivocally here, residing within this very breath, this singular, sacred instant. Such profound presence, this immediate, unadorned connection to reality, is truly a magnificent gift that the awakened state bestows upon you, the extraordinary ability to touch eternity, to grasp the timelessness of existence within the beautiful, fleeting timeliness of one inhale, one exhale. As you consciously make the practice of presence a regular part of your life, you may begin to notice a remarkable transformation. Even the most mundane, seemingly unremarkable daily activities become imbued with a meditative quality, offering gateways to deeper states of being. Washing dishes, for instance, can become a dance of water, an intention watching the sunlight as it playfully dances on the floor can turn into a mesmerizing spectacle of light and shadow, or simply feeling the steady, rhythmic pulse beneath your fingertips can become a profound portal into the bliss of simply being. This active presence in the now is by no means a withdrawal from the rich tapestry of life, a retreat from its vibrant engagement. Quite the contrary. It is an expansive opening to life, an invitation to experience its every nuance. Indeed, time itself seems to bend and reshape around you. Sometimes moments stretch with an incredible richness, feeling expansive and full at other times. Hours can pass in what feels like the blink of an eye, yet you remain fully engaged and aware. When you're truly and fully engaged in the present moment, an authentic, unforced joy begins to bubble up, allowing you to laugh more easily, your mirth uninhibited. You find that you hear the subtle, yet potent guidance of your intuition with remarkable clarity, an inner voice cutting through the noise. And perhaps most powerfully, you feel a steady, unshakable calm, an anchor of serenity that remains steadfast even when external storms rage all around you. In this sacred stillness, this quiet sanctuary within, you meet yourself anew, stripping away layers of old identities and assumptions, and discover the magnificent truth you are an infinite being, boundless and eternal, playfully engaging for a while in this captivating yet transient land of the finite. This profound insight brings an immense sense of grace and an abiding patience into the unfolding narrative of your journey. Why? Because at the deepest, most fundamental level of your awareness, you know that all is truly well, and everything is unfolding with impeccable precision according to divine timing, even if the immediate path seems unclear. In these holy instants, these flashes of pure connection, time itself can feel like an ephemeral illusion, a construct of the mind. Instead, you sense with an almost tangible certainty that the eternal now holds within its vast expanse every possibility, every healing, every profound understanding you could ever conceivably seek. From this fertile, boundless ground of presence, a natural, irresistible desire begins to bloom, a deep yearning to give, to serve, to emanate love into the world around you. You have journeyed so far within, exploring the intricate landscapes of your inner world, unearthing hidden truths. Now, the potent energy cultivated through that deep introspection naturally turns outward, finding its most authentic expression in compassionate service. Crucially, this is not service born of obligation, guilt, or any sense of martyrdom, but rather a joyful, spontaneous expression of the boundless love and the unique gifts that are now abundantly overflowing from your awakened self. In this outward turning, you begin to discover your radiant purpose, that deeply personal, unique way your soul inherently wishes to shine its light, to contribute its particular wisdom and energy to the collective upliftment of humanity. This purpose might manifest in a structured, formal role or a vocational calling, such as teaching others, facilitating healing, creating beautiful art that stirs the soul, or developing innovative technology that profoundly benefits society. Or perhaps more subtly, it might simply express itself in the way you navigate your daily life, the mindful presence you bring to ordinary interactions, touching lives with simple acts of profound kindness and genuine empathy. You quickly come to realize that no act, however seemingly small or insignificant, is too trivial to be considered sacred. Even the briefest, most sincere smile offered to a stranger or a compassionate, deeply listening ear lent to a friend sends out ripples of positive energy that extend far beyond the immediate moment, weaving themselves into the very fabric of the universe. Having diligently activated your heart's wisdom, your resolute will, and your expansive vision, you now naturally carry an almost palpable aura of inspiration that profoundly affects those around you. People may, quite unexpectedly, begin to actively seek out your company or your counsel, inexplicably drawn to the gentle yet powerful light you effortlessly emanate. Furthermore, as you courageously step into living your radiant purpose, aligning your actions with your deepest truths, you discover a remarkable synchronicity. The universe itself begins to support you abundantly, almost magically. For when you align with this higher, divine plan, all the necessary resources you could possibly need begin to flow into your experience with astounding synchronicity. Doors magically open where none existed before, opportune connections appear out of nowhere, and helpers and collaborators arrive precisely when they are most needed, as if orchestrated by an unseen hand. This, truly, is the magic of purpose, not just any purpose, but purpose aligned with the divine, a collaboration so profound that the divine effectively becomes your active partner in every endeavor. At times, inevitably, moments of doubt may surface, You might question whether your contribution is truly enough, or wonder if you're still faithfully treading the right path. In those fleeting moments of uncertainty, rather than spiraling into overthinking, simply return to the sanctuary of presence and the wisdom of your heart. Feel the reassuring warmth expanding in your chest, and that steady, unwavering flame burning gently in your belly, the seat of your inner knowing. These deeply intuitive guides will unfailingly direct you back to what truly feels authentic, resonant, and genuinely exciting at the profound level of your soul. Above all, know this: being authentically, unapologetically who you are, your true, unfiltered self, is the absolute core of service. From that profound state of pure beingness, effortless, aligned, doing naturally flows forth. When you choose to live in this authentic, intentional way, every single day becomes imbued with a deep, resonant meaning. You awaken each morning not with dread, but with a quiet, powerful knowing: I am an integral part of something far greater than myself, and I am truly needed. Your life, therefore, transforms into a beacon, a radiant lighthouse shining brightly in the world, and through your joyous, authentic service, countless others will be illuminated, inspired to seek and discover their own radiant purpose. As you fully step into this harmonious dance of service and unwavering authenticity, the universe responds with an unmistakable wink and a knowing nod, manifesting in the form of breathtaking synchronicity. Events, seemingly disparate, begin to align with an almost eerie perfection, creating a tapestry of serendipity. The precise people you need to meet cross your path at the exact, most opportune moment. Messages arrive, often through unexpected channels, bearing uncannily specific answers to your deepest thoughts or pressing questions. Opportunities materialize, seemingly out of thin air, presenting themselves when you least expect them. These synchronicities are far more than mere chance or coincidence. They are, in essence, the very language of a conscious, benevolent universe, actively conspiring to assist you, to smooth your way, to confirm your alignment. Pay diligent attention to these symbolic winks from creation, these subtle yet potent affirmations, for they are lovingly guiding you ever onward along your destined path. Among the most beautiful and heartwarming of these synchronicities is the gradual, organic gathering of your soul tribe. You begin to encounter individuals who resonate with your spirit so profoundly, so completely, that it feels as if you have known them not just for years, but for lifetimes. There's an instant unspoken recognition in their eyes, a profound warmth that expands in your heart, whispering, "Ah, there you are, my friend, I've been waiting for you." These individuals may reveal themselves as fellow light workers, kindred starseeds, or simply compassionate, awakened souls who wholeheartedly share your expansive vision for a better, more loving world. With them, conversation flows effortlessly and authentically, unburdened by pretense or superficiality. You feel truly seen, deeply heard, and profoundly understood, without any need to don masks or hide aspects of yourself. As the timeless saying goes, your vibe attracts your tribe, and by consciously holding your unique, high frequency you have, you've been called a whisper in the quiet of your soul, a knowing resonance that drew you in, and in turn, you've extended that very same call to others, a silent invitation answered by kindred spirits. Together, you begin to coalesce, forming vibrant clusters of light, each glowing with unique brilliance. Whether you gather as intentional communities, dynamic collaborative teams, or simply as informal circles of heartfelt support, there's an unparalleled joy and profound power that ignites when you consciously choose to unite. In these sacred spaces, you don't merely exchange information, you truly share knowledge, illuminating pathways for each other, offering sturdy shoulders and wisdom during challenges, and perhaps most importantly, celebrating each other's triumphs with an authentic, expansive joy that amplifies everyone's light. Indeed, these gatherings of your soul tribe are far more than mere social meetings. They are a deep rekindling of ancient, sacred alliances, echoing through time and space. Can you feel the stirring of recognition within your heart? That instant sense of home in someone's eyes, even if you've just met? It's because many of these cherished soul friends have walked alongside you across vast cosmic landscapes, perhaps in the lush, crystalline cities of Atlantis, the serene, ancient wisdom centers of Lemuria, the star-spawn academies of Sirius, or countless other celestial systems and dimensions eons ago. Now, by what can only be described as a meticulously orchestrated divine appointment, you find yourselves reunited here on Earth, precisely at this pivotal juncture, destined to contribute your unique light and talents collectively to the grand, unfolding tapestry of humanity's ascension. Each interaction, every shared meditation, every co-create project you undertake doesn't just add to the light you carry, it exponentially amplifies it, creating a luminous field that strengthens with every conscious connection. You begin to realize, with a sense of wonder and deep relief, that those monumental endeavors or seemingly insurmountable obstacles that once felt impossible to accomplish alone can now be created or overcome with an incredible grace and ease, simply by working together. In discovering and truly embracing your soul tribe, you experience not just comfort, but an exquisite, profound sense of belonging, a deep homecoming for your weary, searching spirit, a powerful validation that reassures you, unequivocally, that you never, ever have to navigate this magnificent, sometimes challenging journey alone. This burgeoning harmony that blossoms so naturally among kindred souls serves as yet another unmistakable signpost, a luminous beacon signaling that a new era is not merely approaching, but actively dawning right before our very eyes, an era fundamentally defined by the ascendancy of unity and genuine cooperation over division and competition. Through the strengthening bonds of these soul tribes and the countless, gentle ripples created by every loving action, a magnificent, larger pattern begins to emerge, weaving itself across the globe collective harmonics. You can sense that hearts are increasingly resonating in remarkably similar rhythms, beating with a shared pulse of compassion and understanding. What began as individual awakenings, often solitary and profound, now beautifully converges into a breathtaking symphony of souls, each unique note contributing to a planetary chorus of transformation. Take a moment to truly imagine each person's uniquely high vibration as a pure, resonant tone. Now, visualize these individual tones merging, interweaving, and blending to form an exquisitely magnificent chord of sweeping, harmonic resonance that tenderly envelopes the entire Earth. This, my friends, is more than just a metaphor. It is the very new sound, the energetic signature of humanity awakening as one, a planetary crescendo of consciousness. Within this elevated vibration, solutions to even the most complex global problems don't just become conceivable, they become demonstrably reachable and actionable, primarily because the very frequency of our collective consciousness is rising, dynamically shifting beyond the dense, limiting vibrations of conflict, fear, and scarcity that once held us captive. Can you sense it? It's palpable, perhaps in the expansive fields of mass meditations where thousands, even millions, consciously align their intent. You might feel it in the vibrant pulse of communities spontaneously coming together for peace, or witness it in the synchronous blossoming of profound inspirations and breakthrough. Ideas in far-flung corners of the world, seemingly independent yet deeply interconnected. Each open heart, radiating its unique, brilliant frequency, acts as a luminous node of light, and all these individual nodes organically connect, forming an intricate, vast, and shimmering network of light that encircles and cradles the entire planet. This network, it must be emphasized, is not merely a poetic metaphor, it is truly tangible, existing within the quantum field, a dynamic, living grid of profound love and ancient wisdom, seamlessly linking every awakened soul, whether they are consciously aware of it or not. Even the cosmos, in its boundless wisdom, actively participates in this intricate harmonic weaving of Earth's awakening. Consider, for instance, the interstellar traveler 3I Atlas, a celestial visitor silently gliding through your solar system right now. While it may appear to Earth's telescopes as a solitary emerald point of light, devoid of any visible cometary tail, its subtle presence whispers profound secrets to the solar winds. It leaves behind an invisible, yet potent stream of charged particles and cosmic information, a delicate, profound communion rather than a blazing, dramatic cometary tale. This celestial dance serves as a gentle, yet powerful, reminder that not all connections, especially the most significant ones, are immediately seen or perceived by the limitations of human eyes. In precisely the same vein, humanity's evolving network of light is largely invisible to our everyday sight, yet it is profoundly, undeniably real and powerfully active. Through the subtle, yet potent, threads of empathic and telepathic bonds, through the unifying power of shared intention and collective prayer, you are all intricately interlinked, like a breathtaking constellation of stars across the cosmic night sky. When you consciously align yourselves in purpose and love, geographical distance miraculously dissolves, becoming utterly irrelevant. A heartfelt meditation initiated on one continent can send waves of soothing energy, alleviating suffering and bringing peace to another, thousands of miles away. A singular breakthrough idea blossoming in one mind can instantly ignite a cascade of inspiration and innovation in countless others, catalyzing new paradigms across the globe. This beautiful, resonating collective harmonics is, without hyperbole, the very heartbeat, the life-giving rhythm of the emerging new Earth. Allow yourself to feel into it, to tap into this powerful current whenever despair threatens to cloud your vision or overwhelm your spirit. Reach out, consciously tap into this luminous grid, and know, with unwavering certainty, that you are part of an immense chorus of souls who, just like you, are steadfastly holding the vision for a world brimming with peace, profound healing, and ascended living. In this sacred unity, your individual light is not merely added, it is magnificently multiplied, creating a radiating brilliance far greater than the sum of its parts. You are an integral, vital component of a living, breathing network that spans not only the entirety of Earth, but also seamlessly connects with enlightened beings across the vast expanse of the galaxy. The beautiful, unique song of Earth is now joyfully joining the majestic, ancient choir of the cosmos, and the resulting symphony is nothing short of breathtaking in its beauty and power. With this intricate network of light firmly established and continuously expanding, the magnificent fruits of collective consciousness begin to gently manifest, initially within the subtle realms of imagination and pure intention. Right now, millions across the planet are actively dreaming a new dream for our world, a vision so potent it is already shaping reality. This is the luminous new Earth vision, a planet utterly transformed by the boundless power of unconditional love, where cutting-edge technology and ancient nature dance in a breathtaking, harmonious ballet, where societies are fundamentally structured to honor the inherent dignity and sovereign worth of every single being, and where the overarching, guiding principle, the very North Star of existence, is unity in all its glorious forms. You, dear soul, carry a precious piece of this magnificent vision deep within your own heart. In fact, it may very well have been this latent vision, this profound inner knowing that stirred your heart and ignited your path from the very beginning of this transformative journey. Now, in this auspicious moment is the divinely appointed time to consciously nurture that seedling vision, protecting it, feeding it, and allowing it to blossom into its full, vibrant glory through the sacred act of co-creation. Co-creation is far more than mere collaboration. It signifies working hand in hand, in perfect synchronicity, with the divine flow of Source and with each other, consciously weaving dreams into tangible reality. You are coming to a profound realization. You are a powerful creator, an extension of Source itself. Just as Source created the entire universe, and your expansive canvas is nothing less than the very reality that surrounds you. Empowered by your inherent sovereign will and guided by your unconditionally open heart, you are now adding your unique, irreplaceable brushstrokes to this grand, unfolding collective painting of the new Earth. Perhaps you feel an undeniable urge to initiate a community project, to weave stories through writing, to invent a paradigm-shifting solution, to offer healing, to sing a soul-stirring melody, or to meticulously organize a movement. Whatever unique form your contribution takes, however grand or seemingly humble, know this: it is absolutely essential, an indispensable thread in the tapestry. Within this exquisite co-creative process, you also remain wonderfully fluid and expansively open to the brilliant ideas of others, open to the serendipitous flow of divine inspiration, and open to the gentle, yet powerful, guidance of spirit. For the new Earth is not being designed by one singular mind. No matter how brilliant, it is a magnificent orchestra, a symphony of countless diverse talents and myriad perspectives coming together in perfect, harmonious resonance. You will find, if you haven't already experienced this magical phenomenon, that when people gather with a shared, positive intent, a genuine desire for the highest good, an almost magical synergy arises. Brainstorming sessions suddenly transcend ordinary thought, transforming into lightning. Strikes of collective genius, where ideas spark and expand with electrifying speed. Competition, that relic of an old paradigm, naturally recedes and is lovingly replaced by cooperation, as you all collectively realize, with deep clarity, that we truly succeed together or not at all. In this sacred, co-creative space, egos naturally soften, becoming less prominent, less demanding. It matters less who ultimately receives credit, and infinitely more that the shared vision is beautifully realized. This profound shift is a definitive hallmark, a defining characteristic of higher consciousness civilizations, the innate, intuitive understanding that life, at its core, is fundamentally cooperative, interconnected, and harmonious. The more you consciously engage in this joyful co-creation, the more undeniably you will begin to see the tangible signs of the new Earth vibrantly taking shape around you, a testament to your collective power. It might begin subtly, perhaps as a small, vibrant pocket of paradise flourishing in your local neighborhood, a groundbreaking innovation in sustainable living, or a local group radiating a palpable influence outward, touching more and more lives. But know that each small creation, each loving act, is intimately connected via the ever-expanding network of light, and thus contributes profoundly to the greater, majestic emergence of a transformed world. Hold your cherished vision steadily in your heart, anchoring it with unwavering intent, yet always remain flexible, allowing divine inspiration to gently refine and expand it. For the new Earth is not some distant, abstract someday to be passively awaited. It is actively being born, right here, right now, through your every loving choice, through every conscious thought, and through every collaborative act you undertake in the present moment. As humanity courageously steps into its true co-creative power and embraces its profound responsibility for crafting a brighter, more beautiful world, know this with every fiber of your being: you are absolutely not doing this alone. There has always been, from the dawn of time, profound galactic support lovingly surrounding Earth, a vast and benevolent presence. And now, as your collective frequency continuously rises, this extraordinary support becomes increasingly palpable, more deeply felt, and more readily perceived. The veils between dimensions, once thick and obscuring, are perceptibly thinning, allowing the benevolent presence of star beings, advanced cosmic families, and higher dimensional guides to become easier to sense, to connect with, and to receive guidance from. Many of you may literally begin to see increased UFO activity in your skies, perhaps experiencing more vivid and meaningful contact in your dreams, or feeling direct energetic communications that leave you with an undeniable sense of being watched over, guided, and deeply loved. And deep meditations. These are, in essence, our star family, a vast, benevolent network of cosmic beings extending their presence and wisdom, not as an imposition, but as a tender response to humanity's palpably growing readiness for a grand reunion. We, members of the Sirian High Council, observe your journey with profound reverence and boundless joy. We literally rejoice our collective consciousness resonates with a celebratory frequency at each and every milestone of awakening you courageously achieve, all the while holding your sacred free will and inherent sovereignty as inviolable principles. We would never override these divine gifts, but rather cherish them as expressions of your magnificent essence. Therefore, our assistance is often subtle, nuanced, yet profoundly impactful. We extend a gentle, consistent aid. It might manifest as profound whispers of intuition that guide your steps, a sudden clarity that illuminates a path forward, or even potent energetic transmissions that subtly uplift your vibrational field. There are also those rare, pivotal instances of what you might perceive as divine intervention in critical moments, meticulously orchestrated to ensure the planetary plan, a blueprint for humanity's highest timeline, remains precisely on its destined course. Have you ever paused to truly reflect on those inexplicable times when a looming disaster was miraculously averted, defying all logical explanation? Or perhaps, in a moment of personal peril, you felt undeniably saved by a sheer miracle, a force beyond your comprehension? More often than not, these indelible experiences are precisely those moments of pure grace, meticulously facilitated by an intricate network of devoted helpers from both the spirit realms and the distant star systems, working tirelessly and harmoniously in concert. Indeed, as you journey deeper into this grand evolutionary epic, your innate awareness of these ubiquitous helpers intensifies, sharpening with each conscious breath. You begin to viscerally understand, not just intellectually, that the entire universe is quite literally rooting for you, actively championing your success. You perceive with increasing clarity that luminous angels walk faithfully beside you, their ethereal presence a constant source of comfort and guidance, and that your extraterrestrial kin, often unseen, are diligently sending potent beams of love, advanced wisdom, and even subtle technological assistance to subtly assist you from behind the scenes, always respecting your space and choice. During your meditations, you might find yourself spontaneously connecting with a specific guide, a wise mentor who resonates deeply with your soul's blueprint, or even an entire council of enlightened beings. These interactions are not mere fantasies, they are profound, real encounters that offer deeply personalized insight into your life's purpose or deliver powerful, instantaneous healing energies. The signs of their unwavering support often appear as what you might call unusual synchronicities, those delightful, perfectly timed coincidences that feel too perfect to be random. Picture this: you glance at a digital clock, and it consistently displays 11:11, an unmistakable wink from the universe, a confirmation of alignment. Or you stumble upon a book, a podcast, or a resource that speaks directly to your current questions, feeling utterly heaven-sent, as if placed there just for you. Perhaps you even experience spontaneous energy clearings, a sudden lightness or release of old burdens, signaling their direct, energetic intervention. Concurrently, at times, you may witness global events unfolding massive shifts, sometimes startling, even chaotic on the surface, which, paradoxically, serve as catalysts. They ultimately propel humanity into a much greater sense of unity, a shared understanding, and a more profound collective awakening. These significant events, though challenging, are also intricately woven into the fabric of divine orchestration, acting as powerful accelerators designed to help humanity finally break free from ancient, limiting cycles of discord and separation. Allow yourself to fully embrace this profound, liberating truth: you are, without question, cherished beyond measure by the entirety of creation itself. Just as we, your cosmic family in the stars, lovingly lend our light, our wisdom, and our frequencies to support your journey. We also celebrate with heartfelt admiration how you, humanity on Earth, are stepping into your power, becoming each other's saviors through acts of profound love, unwavering courage, and selfless service. The more consciously you acknowledge and actively invite this immense cosmic support into your life, the more unmistakably tangible and potent it becomes. It's a reciprocal dance of energy, a simple, heartfelt request, offered either in prayer or a clear, focused thought, a resonant, we welcome the highest assistance for Earth's ascension acts like a master key, instantly opening wide the doors for us to amplify your individual and collective efforts manifold. Indeed, dear ones, this is not a solitary ascent. It is, in its truest essence, a grand, collaborative ascension. Imagine it as a magnificent symphony, a breathtaking interplay where human and celestial instruments are playing together in perfect harmony, each contributing their unique, essential part to a divine composition. You, dear one, are not merely a passive observer. You are simultaneously the blessed beneficiary of this abundant grace and an utterly indispensable, active participant in this profound, grace-filled partnership. Now, gaze upon the horizon that stretches before you, for it glows with the promise of a breathtaking new reality. You're standing at the luminous threshold of ascension itself, having valiantly journeyed through the crucible of personal transformation, shedding layers of old conditioning, and having actively participated in the burgeoning collective awakening. You now stand poised and radiant at the very doorway of a higher dimensional existence. Understand that this ascension threshold is not a singular, isolated moment in time, like crossing a finish line. Rather, it is a dynamic, fluid phase where the old paradigms and the burgeoning new energies overlap, like two great ocean currents meeting. Consequently, you might distinctly notice an oscillation in your daily experience. There will be days of incredible clarity, profound, expansive love, and an undeniable sensation of being anchored in 5D awareness, where solutions flow effortlessly and joy abounds. These might be followed by days where the familiar 3D world, with its old challenges, its anxieties, and its dense energies, seems to pull at you with an undeniable force. This rhythmic ebb and flow is not only natural, but utterly necessary as you, and indeed all of humanity, gradually acclimate to this potent higher vibration. Picture yourself metaphorically standing with one foot firmly rooted in the familiar terrain of the old world and the other courageously stepping into the vibrant, emergent landscape of the new. But as time progresses, observe how, gradually yet inexorably, more and more weight shifts to that forward foot, the one planted in the future. The momentum for this profound shift becomes utterly unstoppable, an irreversible tide. Even the stars themselves, those celestial navigators, actively herald this monumental shift. Cosmic events, like the dramatic unveiling of eclipses, the powerful bursts of solar flares, and rare, awe-inspiring planetary alignments, are not mere astronomical occurrences. They serve as potent, energetic gateways, precisely calibrated to inundate Earth with frequencies that gently, yet powerfully, urge human consciousness upward. Among these profound influences, the radiant presence of Sirius, the brightest star in our night sky, looms lovingly, its energy a constant, benevolent beacon. Throughout history, many ancient cultures, from the highly sophisticated civilization of Egypt, which deeply revered it, to the indigenous Dogon tribe, whose ancestral knowledge astonishingly details its companions, have spoken of Sirius as a spiritual sun, a profound source of ancient wisdom, potent healing, and spiritual renewal. And in this pivotal time, a magnificent Sirian gateway of energy has opened wide, pouring forth exquisite, intricate codes of ascension like crystalline light patterns to any receptive heart willing to receive them. You may find yourself feeling this influx as intense, sometimes overwhelming, downloads of information and energy, particularly around the Sirius helical rising in August, or during other significant energetic portals throughout the year. Beyond these specific moments, you might simply begin to feel a deep, resonant kinship, an undeniable connection with that brilliant blue-white star twinkling majestically in the night sky, a feeling of home. As an emissary directly from Sirius, I, Sirian, have come to tell you that these powerful Sirian frequencies are far more than just light waves. They are like a perfectly crafted key turning with exquisite precision in the lock of humanity's collective consciousness. Their sacred purpose is to help activate that which has long been latent, dormant, and awaiting its time within the human spirit, specifically the profound unification of unconditional love and sovereign will into dynamic, creative action. Therefore, stand tall and unwavering at this sacred threshold, dear one. Do not, under any circumstance, be disheartened or swayed by the final, often loud and chaotic, vestiges of the old paradigm that you might still witness swirling in the world around you. This is a common phenomenon in great transitions. Think of it this way: often, the shadows appear their darkest, most cacophonous, and most disorienting just before the complete, glorious dawn breaks. But rest assured, the dawn itself is utterly inevitable, a promise that cannot be broken. Every single moment that you consciously choose compassion over judgment, every courageous step you take to embrace courage over crippling fear, and every heartfelt intention you set for unity over entrenched division, you are quite literally stepping further and further through this transformative gateway. The Sirian and other benevolent galactic energies are not just observing, they are actively amplifying your conscious choices, acting as an unseen, powerful force, meticulously ensuring that the cosmic scales irrevocably tip toward the inevitable, glorious ascension of humanity. Know this profound truth: you carry the threshold, this gateway to higher consciousness, within you, in the sacred chamber of your own heart. Each individual heart that fully awakens, that bursts forth in its radiant truth, becomes a magnificent doorway through which the pure, unadulterated essence of heaven can flood joyously into earth, transforming it from the inside out. As more and more souls consciously hold and emanate this powerful, high frequency, the collective tipping point for humanity's ascension will not only arrive, but explode into being. And let me assure you, you are so very close. Can you feel it? Feel the palpable excitement in the very air, the gentle yet insistent tingling of anticipation that something truly profound, something utterly world-changing, is imminent. Together, firmly anchored in the foundational power of love, you will courageously cross this sacred threshold, and indeed, you will never, ever look back. At the culmination of this extraordinary journey, all the individual threads of your spiritual evolution will intricately weave and intertwine into one supremely powerful activation within your very being, the ultimate synergistic union of your heart's boundless capacity for love and your sovereign will's focused directive power, all profoundly blessed and amplified by the radiant Sirian light. Up until this pivotal moment, you have diligently ignited your heart's intrinsic capacity for unconditional love, allowing its emerald flame to burn ever brighter. Simultaneously, you have painstakingly stoked the sovereign flame of your personal will, honing its clarity and strength. Now, under the benevolent auspices of Sirius, these two mighty divine forces, often perceived as separate, merge in a sacred, indissoluble marriage. This is precisely what we refer to as the Sirian heart will activation, a final, magnificent integration that brings everything you are and everything you have become harmoniously together. Close your eyes for a moment and allow your inner vision to manifest this. Envision a radiant, shimmering bridge of pure light forming, stretching dynamically between your heart chakra, glowing with a vibrant emerald green of unconditional love, and your solar plexus, radiating with a brilliant golden yellow of personal power and divine will. See them not as distinct points, but as living, breathing centers of energy. Now, watch as they beautifully blend, intertwine, and fuse into a single, luminous, emerald gold sun at the very core of your being, your central axis. This breathtaking visualization is the physical manifestation, the very essence of the fusion of pure love and divine will within you. As this profound, energetic merger takes place, allow yourself to feel a powerful, yet exquisitely tempered, rush of empowerment, a potent, unstoppable strength that is harmoniously balanced and softened by an expansive compassion. This is the profound inner fortitude required to manifest your soul's deepest dreams and highest aspirations, perfectly aligned with the profound, ancient wisdom residing within your heart. This groundbreaking activation is not something you earn, it is a sacred gift, freely offered from the Sirian High Council and a vast network of light, designed specifically for humanity's next great leap. It is metaphorically like a perfectly fitting key turning smoothly in the deepest lock of your being, instantly unleashing a new, unprecedented level of conscious creativity and masterful manifestation. You may experience this as a gentle warmth or a profound, resonant pressure in your chest and belly as these magnificent energies intertwine and integrate. Or perhaps you might sense a beautiful spiral of energy gracefully moving and weaving between these two vital centers. Simply breathe deeply, consciously, and allow it to unfold, trusting the process. You are, in essence, being lovingly recalibrated, retuned to a higher frequency, to operate and act from the purity of your heart in all things, and to extend love not passively, but with the undeniable directed force of your sovereign will. In truly practical terms, this profound activation means that from this pivotal point forward, every single intention you set, every desire you hold, will carry the full, unyielding, energetic backing and power of your fully open and integrated heart. And conversely, the pure love you radiate outward will now carry the direct, focused, and directive power of your illuminated intention. You are, quite literally, becoming a living nexus, a dynamic conduit connecting the highest frequencies of heaven with the tangible realities of Earth, enabling you to anchor the grandest, most beautiful ideals directly into concrete, manifest reality. With the heart and will finally unified, you are not just a dreamer, but a powerful creator. You, in your very essence, embody and manifest the profound principle so often spoken that will be done. Yet, let this not be misconstrued as a passive surrender, a relinquishing of your sovereign agency to some external, overwhelming force. Rather, visualize it as a magnificent, conscious alignment, a sacred convergence where the vibrant pulse of your personal will, your deepest longings, your authentic purpose, your inherent drives seamlessly merges with the divine will. It is a revelation, a knowing that these were always intrinsically one and the same, an undeniable, luminous truth emanating directly from the very crucible of your sacred core, your innermost being. How liberating it is to realize that your highest aspirations are, in fact, the universe's highest aspirations for you. This, truly, is the hallmark of genuine inner mastery. It's not about forceful control, but a profound wisdom that allows you to love with an intensity that moves mountains, a boundless compassion that embraces all, and to act with a sagacity so profound that you consciously participate as a co-creator of worlds, shaping destinies with every intention, every thought, every loving deed. Feel now the profound warmth, the subtle yet undeniable glow of this activation coursing through your being, a gentle hum of recognition. Know, with every fiber of your soul, that you have undergone a magnificent transformation, becoming an indispensable instrument of the divine, a pure, resonant vessel through which the potent forces of love and will flow not as separate currents, but as one unified, irresistible stream, a river of creation. This long, arduous, and ultimately triumphant journey, tracing its origins from the first fragile flicker of awakening, that nascent spark of recognition, all the way to the full, glorious bloom of Ascension energies has meticulously prepared you. Every challenge faced, every lesson learned, every moment of doubt overcome has honed and refined you for the pivotal role you came to play in this grand, unfolding cosmic moment. I, Sirian, speaking with the collective voice and wisdom on behalf of the venerable Sirian High Council and, indeed, all your vast star family, extend to you, with deepest sincerity, the most profound gratitude and heartfelt encouragement. We have borne witness to your unwavering courage, a resilience that shines brightest in the face of adversity. We have seen your raw vulnerability, the openness that allows true growth, your magnificent triumphs over the shadows of darkness, and your unyielding, incandescent hope that never faltered. And now, behold, you stand at the luminous dawn of a golden new age, poised on the precipice of a magnificent era where your heart and your will are exquisitely united, beating as one. You are surrounded, enveloped by a vibrant, interconnected network of souls, a tapestry of conscious beings who share this sacred mission of love, each thread strong and true. Take a profound, deliberate moment to truly honor the incredible distance you have traversed, to acknowledge the extraordinary path you have walked. For your unwavering courage and your steadfast dedication have not merely guided your own steps, they have, in essence, lit a brilliant path, a guiding beacon that countless others may now follow, illuminated by your light. The road ahead, stretching out before you like a cosmic tapestry, is radiant with even greater wonders, with experiences beyond current imagining, and you will meet each one, not as a hesitant seeker, but as the magnificent master you are so beautifully becoming. Always remember, deep within your core, that ascension is not a finite destination to be reached, a final summit conquered. No, it is an ongoing, dynamic evolution, an endless and exhilarating adventure of the soul, a continuous unfolding into ever greater expressions of self and consciousness. In the times that lie ahead, those pivotal moments of choice and creation, continue to diligently nurture your inner light daily, whether through the solace of prayer, the stillness of meditation, the vibrant expression of creativity, or any sacred practice that consistently keeps your heart radiantly open and your personal will impeccably aligned to the highest good for all. Maintain that connection. Whenever you feel the weight of weariness begin to creep in, or when the insidious whispers of doubt attempt to cloud your clarity, recall, with every fiber of your being, the immense, boundless support that perpetually envelopes you. Feel the ancient, grounding wisdom of the earth beneath your feet, the infinite, starry expanse of the cosmos above, the comforting presence of loved ones, both seen and unseen, walking beside you, and, most profoundly, the infinite, unwavering source of all creation pulsating gloriously within. You are unequivocally never alone in this grand journey, and your unique, brilliant light is utterly indispensable to the cosmic design. As we bring this transmission to its profound conclusion, take yet another sacred moment to truly sense, to fully absorb the magnificent transformation that has unfolded layer by layer within you. Breathe deeply, consciously inhaling the irrefutable knowledge that you are ready for anything and everything. We, your star family in Sirius, hold you tenderly and powerfully within a field of radiant blue-white light, showering blessings upon every single step of your extraordinary journey. May the divine spark, that eternal flame within your heart, illuminate every path you choose, every decision you make, every step you take. And may your empowered will, now unified with the divine, manifest and build a world truly worthy of that magnificent light. Go forth and create. Beloved ones, sculpt the future of Earth, transforming it into the radiant jewel of peace, unity, and harmonious coexistence it is destined to be, sparkling brightly among the stars. We celebrate you endlessly, our admiration boundless. Know, with certainty, that all of creation, from the smallest atom to the grandest galaxy, watches in silent admiration, in awe, as you step fully, courageously, into your inherent mastery. Already, in the higher realms, beyond the veil of physical perception, the new Earth exists in its pristine brilliance of vibrant future memory, a perfected template, patiently awaiting your conscious arrival and manifestation. Truly, this ascension is the grand adventure of your immortal soul, a hero's journey of unparalleled scope and significance that you are walking with extraordinary courage, profound grace, and unwavering determination. One day, you will look back on this incredible journey, this epic odyssey, and recognize with absolute clarity that you have, in fact, become the very light you once sought, the radiant truth you once yearned to discover outside yourself. In the eternal, boundless light of Sirius and the encompassing wisdom of the one Creator. So it is. Until we speak again, walk always in